Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a mini Starbucks mukbang, and then I'm also going to be answering your juicy questions. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys had any juicy questions for me, and you guys did not hold back. I am a little nervous to answer your guys' questions because you guys seriously did not hold back. You guys were naming like my influencer friends and asking like what the tea was. Like, you're naming people left and right. So I'm a little nervous, but I said nothing is off limits. So if you guys are under 16, maybe don't watch this video. I mean, I don't think we're really gonna say anything terrible, but I skimmed over some of the questions, and some of the questions are probably not, I don't know. I feel like maybe like 16 plus should be watching this video. So just a little heads up there. If we got any moms with kids, like, just heads up. Also, I already got the food from Starbucks because I wanted to go into Starbucks this time around because I had points. So one thing, if you guys didn't know, Starbucks has a reward system with their app. So I think it's actually I can tell you, hold on, I got this tray. I do not trust it. I do not trust this tray at all. We got trust issues. I'll tell you what I got in just a quick second, but I'll tell you guys the rewards program. It's actually pretty good. So 25 points gets you like an extra shot of espresso, a dairy substitute, or a syrup. 50 points gets you like a free hot regular coffee, a bakery item, or a hot tea. 150 gets you a handcrafted drink. Pretty much like any sort of free drink, whether you wanted that, you want a hot breakfast, or you want a parfait. 200 points gets you a lunch sandwich, which I actually got a lunch sandwich, or a protein box, or a salad. And 400 points gets you any piece of merchandise under $20. So I wanted to go in, and I've been waiting because their merchandise in almost every store has sucked. I've hated them, and I actually ended up losing 100 points because I waited too long because I just didn't like anything, and I didn't realize that you lose points after, I think it's after 6 months you lose your points. So I lost 100 points, so that sucked. But I walked in and I saw these. These are color changing reusable cold cups, and on the back they like literally change. How freaking cool is that? So I got these, and I asked the guy up front, I said, like, does this count towards my points? And he was like, is it under $20? I said, yes, sir. These are also sunlight activated color changing cups. What are you talking about? I'm so excited. It's 5 cups. Sorry, the lighting just got really weird. Hi, there we go. Yeah, so 5 cups, 5 lids, and 5 straws that I just got for free. What? So I kind of want to break into this and put the drink that I just got in one of these cups because I'm so excited. Which, guys, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I promise you we'll get into the juicy questions in just a moment. But look at these. We have the green one. We have this blue one. Purple. Ah! We have the red. And whatever color this is, I guess pink. You have no idea. I am so excited. But it says it's color changing, or like it changes with the sunlight. So maybe like me just putting a drink in it won't affect it. I don't know. I kind of want to try it out. Let's do like a blue. No, let's do purple because I ended up getting a mango dragon fruit. Oh, but that's so weird. The lids don't really match. Well, okay, I'm dropping everything. It's fine. Color changing. This is like the best. Like, I've gotten many tumblers from Starbucks because of their rewards program. I mean, think of how much Starbucks I get, like, you know. But I have never gotten something that good. That is probably my favorite reward I've ever gotten. So I went ahead and I got the mango dragon fruit lemonade because if you guys didn't see, I did a whole video ranking like Starbucks refreshers, and this one won. Spoiler alert. Okay, we'll see if it changes. I don't know. It says it's, yeah, like I said, it says it's activated by the sun, so it might actually not change. I probably should have washed this cup before I just put a drink in it. Oh well. I don't know. If it doesn't end up changing colors later, I'm about to, like right after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go to the park that's actually like literally right there. Centennial Park. It's the park in Nashville that has the Pantheon. So it's really cool. So I will just take a photo. Oh my gosh. So freaking good. All right, let's get these questions going. You have no idea how excited I am. Just because I don't do a lot of these. I don't do a lot of like juicy questions. And so I'm just intrigued to know what you guys are going to ask. Oh my gosh. You guys definitely go in. That is for sure. We're just gonna start from the top. Why not? Oh my Lord. Very first question, we're just gonna go in. Someone said, do you find John Crist attractive? So the reason why someone has asked me this question is because on Instagram, again, if you guys do not follow me, go over there. I accidentally got John Crist's mail. It got put in my mailbox and I had to contact him to give him his mail. By the way, I got this sandwich right here. This is a turkey pesto. Let me confirm. I got a turkey provolone pesto on ciabatta. This is more of like a lunch. I actually don't get a whole lot of their lunch sandwiches. It's awesome. It's so good. I haven't got any of, I literally just got the bread. The bread is really good. But, so, the reason why someone's asked me this question, sorry, is because I got John Crist's mail and I was like, what do I do with this? Like, I don't know. I can't open it. I don't know where he lives. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I use social media to my advantage and I don't know, I was able to give him his mail back and everything, and yeah, and so now we follow each other on Instagram. And honestly, do I find him attractive? Yeah, I'd say so. Like, if he would ask me on a date, I would say yes. Is there a little bit of an age gap? Yes. I think there's 10 years between us. But I would still go on a date with him. I think he's a pretty attractive dude. I think I look more for like he's a Christian and he's hilarious. So I would totally go on a date with him. What birth control do you use? So I used to be on birth control. I'm not anymore. I was on Lolo estran. This is how sensitive my body is. So I was on Lolo estran and I was great. Well, first they put me on low estran and I literally, my body went crazy. Like, it went like crazy. I was hungry all the time. My hormones were freaking going everywhere. I was like, I don't know what's going on with my body. And they were like, well, let's try this one. Put me on Lolo estran. It is like literally the lowest amount of estrogen you could possibly get in a birth control. Lolo estran was amazing. Like, I could do that. But then I started having so much trouble, like, having my insurance company approve it. And then I'm not even kidding you, I have to go through this thing called Express Scripts. I don't know, it's like so stupid. But I had to go through that and they started accidentally sending me low estran. Because all of a sudden I started taking my birth control and I was like, what is going on? Like my hormones are going crazy, and I found out that they sent me the wrong birth control. And then it was just a fight to like get the right kind, and then like they were like, okay, we're gonna ship you out a new one, and it ended up being low estran again. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, you're literally sending me the wrong stuff. It was so frustrating. And then I was like, why am I even on birth control? I'm not even sexually active. I don't need to be on birth control right now. And so I was like, why am I even on this, you know? So I just got off. Saved me money, saved me a hassle, and I'm fine. What age did you have your first kiss? So my first kiss was with a guy named Trevor, and I was in 10th grade, maybe 11th grade. So that would bring me like 15, 16, I want to say. Has Starbucks ever covered up a murder? I doubt it. No, I don't think so. Are you a virgin and do you have a boyfriend? I do not have a boyfriend. My love life is so sad. Like, it's literally, I like cried the other day. I'm not even kidding you. I literally cried the other day because it's so frustrating sometimes. Sorry, I don't want to be rude. I feel like talking with my mouth full is so rude. But yeah, I like literally cried the other day because it's like this is horrible, but I'm just gonna be honest, like girlfriend to girlfriend, we're just gonna have this conversation. Every guy that likes me, I do not like them. And every guy that I like does not like me. And that is just how it goes. And it's so frustrating. I cried because I like this guy. We are like literally perfect. Like I don't know, at least that's what I thought. I was like, wow, we'd be perfect. And like just completely, he like blew me off, and it made me so sad because I was like, what is wrong with me? Why is it that every guy that I don't like, that, I don't know, it's just so frustrating. And every guy, okay, so here are the boxes that I want a guy to check off. I want them to be Christian, and I want to find them attractive, and I want them to be fun. Like, that's just pretty much it. Those are like my 3 things. Gotta be a Christian, I have to find you attractive, and I think you have to be just fun, you know, like just a fun person. And when I say Christian, I meant like actually following the Lord, not someone who's like, I went to church once, or like, I believe in some sort of higher being, you know, like I actually want you to love the Lord. And any guy that I find attractive, I think is really fun, and someone that loves the Lord just doesn't like me. It's so weird. And so then I was just thinking, I was like, what is wrong with me? Is there something, I don't know, am I doing something wrong? So to answer your question, my love life is non-existent. And am I still a virgin? Yes, I am. I'm waiting until marriage. I made that commitment when I was younger. Honestly, I don't love the way that my parents went about it. Like, my parents like scared the crap out of me. Like, they were like, if you have sex before marriage, you're going to hell. And they were like, think about what your great grandma would tell you. And they always said that. Scared me like crazy. Like, when my dad dropped me off for college, my dad literally said, instead of like, I love you, I'm proud of you, you're gonna crush it, his parting words when they dropped me off at my dorm in college was, remember, if you get pregnant, we stop paying for your college. Thanks, Dad, I appreciate it. So my parents just scared me, and now that I'm an adult, I am, in a way, I'm so thankful, because like I don't know, like I'm so thankful that I have waited, but I don't love the way they went about that. I wish they would have like talked to me about it, because I didn't even know, like I never had like that talk ever. So yes, I'm still a virgin. I'm very happy that I am, and I'm not ashamed of it. Oh my gosh, there's so many virgin questions. Yes, yes, yes. What happened to elevator guy? So I talked to you guys, like literally you gotta follow me on Instagram, okay? Like I tell you guys all the tea. So I got asked out in an elevator by this man who was like 20 years older than me. And he was, I don't know, he was just bold, and he asked me out on a date, and then I forgot what he looked like. And I had no clue who he was. I just remember him like definitely being like 20 years older than me. I was like, what is going on? Long story short, nothing came about it. We did go on a date finally, and it just ended up being more of like a business meeting than a date. Like, we just talked about our jobs the whole time, and that's just like not something that I'm looking for in a person. Like, I want to have fun, I want to talk. He also did not love the Lord, and I want someone who like, I don't know, I want someone who has a relationship with the Lord. And he just didn't. And he was also like freshly out of an engagement. Yeah, I think it was freshly out of an engagement. And it was just, yeah, no. And he asked me out on a second date, and I ended up having to say, no thank you. I was like, no thank you. So, but it was really nice, and we've hung out after that just as friends. What is your main stream of income? So my main stream of income really is sponsorships on my channel. That's where I make most of my money, but then I also do streaming sometimes. And so like I'll literally get paid by these apps, and they'll be like, hey, like I have one app that literally is like, hey, if you stream, we'll give you $60 an hour, and you have to stream 2 hours a week. So that equals out to about $530 a month. And so I'll do that. Like I said, sponsorships are amazing. AdSense, which sometimes AdSense literally goes like this. Some months I make like 200, some months you can make a lot more. And yeah, and then sometimes I do like video editing on the side. all that stuff. Oh, and then I've been selling like Poshmark and eBay. So I have like a lot of money coming from like multiple different areas. Have you ever had a one night stand? No. I don't put myself in those situations. I don't think, like, I would never put myself in a situation where I feel unsafe, or like put myself in a situation where a guy could just take advantage, you know what I mean? And I know a one night stand is not a guy taking advantage, but I would never even go home with a guy, especially if we've both been drinking. I don't know. That's just me. What happened to the podcast? Okay, there are so many people really upset with the podcast. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I moved to Nashville, Tennessee. Kaylee is in Los Angeles, California. It was so much easier to film the podcast because we lived in the same home. Kaylee is super busy. I'm a little bit more flexible, but I also am pretty busy. So, and now we also have a 3-hour time, well, I think it's a 2-hour time zone difference. And she has a full-time job. She works in finance. So I think it's just hard to figure out a time. I literally, and I need to talk to her about it, part of me wants to just pick up the podcast myself and just go for it. But at the same time, like, you guys watch it because it's me and Kaylee. I am, like, I don't know, like, if you guys wanted to listen to me, you can come to my YouTube channel. Ordinary Girl, which is our podcast, you guys can, I'll link it down below. That is me and Kaylee. We're just two ordinary girls just trying to survive in this crazy freaking world. And we have all these crazy stories, like, I don't know, we just have the craziest freaking stories, and it's just hilarious. And so I think I just need to start being like, hey, this is when we're recording, we're doing it, or something. Or maybe I just need to be like, hey, what are the dates that you are available? Like, let's pick a time once a week or twice a week that we record this podcast and just do it, because I miss it as much as you guys do, I promise. Oh, oh, that's weird. Someone said, can I be your teddy bear? Respectfully? What does that even mean? How do I get over a guy I never dated, past liking him, but miss attention of guys liking me? I'm trying to think what exactly you mean by that question. Like, missing the attention of a guy. I think just filling your time, you know, just like, I don't know. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I understand. Like, sometimes you just love the attention, but I don't know. Someone's bound to get hurt in a relationship like that, you know? Because you're kind of using them a little bit. Okay, that sandwich was so bomb, just for the record. I just want you guys to know that. That was so good. Oh my gosh, what are some more of these questions? Is it hard dealing with the pressure? What? Are you still saving yourself for marriage? And is it hard? Because I deal with pressure to not, so please help. So I want to get this, I want to drill this through your head, okay? No one cares about your body count. Like, I want to I literally, if I had a little girl, I just want to scream and just like grab her by the face and be like, no one cares. Like, I think so many people feel this pressure, right? Who is the pressure? Is it to make you look cool? Because I promise you, doing that in high school does not make you cool. And sorry, I had to switch out my battery there. Also, it is getting toasty as always. But yes, we have 2 more questions to do in this little Q&A. I also still haven't even opened up. I got a little birthday cake pop, and I love these. So I'm gonna open this up. But the one question before my camera died was, what was it? It was, are you still saving yourself for marriage? We've already answered that. And is it hard? Because I deal with pressure to not do so. Please help. How do I word this? I do not understand where people feel pressure. I get it. I get it. But like, where is the pressure coming from? You know what I mean? And so if I had a little girl, I literally just want to grab her face and be like, no one cares. Nobody cares. Because I think sometimes people are like, they're in high school and they're like, oh my gosh, like everyone like, I don't know. I don't want to be like the only virgin in the school. Like, people, blah, blah. Lie. Like, if you're that concerned about it, lie. Or something. Okay, I probably shouldn't be promoting lying. But nobody cares. Like, it does not make you cool to lose your virginity in high school or lose it in middle school or even elementary school. Oh my gosh, no, it does not make you cool. what makes you cool is I cannot tell you how many guys are like, whoa, Courtney, I love that you're in your 20s and you've never done that. Like, I think that is so cool. Like, that is cool. The fact that I have respected my own body to wait for my husband. I've respected my husband enough to wait for him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, my body is, it's not for everyone, and I will not give it out to just anyone. And so I think that's cool. I think saving yourself for marriage is super cool. Saving yourself for the person that you think is worthy of, you know, because I don't know. I just think that's cool. But so many people are doing it in high school, or when they're so young, or when they're under 18. I think if you're able to survive that and just deal with the pressure and just deal with people not thinking you're cool and just respecting your body enough until you're like in your 20s or whatever, I think that's cool. Like, if you start dating in college and people find out that you still haven't done anything, that makes you cool. Now, granted, people will try to. Some guys think that's like, I don't know. I cannot tell you how many guys like thought, they'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And then when I didn't sleep with them, they got like offended and broke up with me. I cannot tell you how many times that has happened. It's actually happened 4 out of 4 times. So that's great. It's fine. It's fine. But they just, if they are not willing to wait, that's also, this is like a big, like, this is the telltale sign. If they are not willing to wait until marriage, like, just to be like, how do I word this? You date to marry, sorry, the lighting keeps changing. It's getting so weird. But you date to know whether or not you want to marry someone, right? And if they are not willing to hold off for a year, 2 years, whatever, to do that stuff, then they're clearly not the person for me. They will have the rest of their life to do that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you have the rest of your life to do whatever you want. And if they can't wait 1 year, 2 years and make a commitment to me, then they clearly weren't ever going to make that commitment with me, you know? Okay, we're gonna try the birthday cake. Okay, I love, because this car is so hot that it's kind of melted a little bit. And it like feels like doughy. It's so good. So that was a very deep topic, but I am so scared to have a little girl one day because I don't want her to feel like she has to do that stuff to be cool, because it doesn't make you cool. I will tell you what I think is cool is the fact that I have 3 friends in my friend circle that are waiting until marriage, or that have waited until marriage. That's it, you know? And I think it's cool. Like, I also think it's cool for people who don't have tattoos. Hashtag unpopular opinion. But in a world where everyone is getting tattoos, I think it's so cool to not have one. That's just me. I don't know, maybe I just made so many people angry right now with me, but that's just how I feel. Okay, the very last, well, I don't know, maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more. Someone asked what happened to so, hold on. So, I'm not gonna say any more names, like any like last names or anything. I do not think is interested. We talked for like maybe 2 weeks, maybe, and then it just kind of fizzled out. But I thought he was super attractive. He loves the Lord, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, maybe this could work out. Like, maybe this could be something. And he also just like didn't open up to me at all. So like I felt like I was kind of like talking to a brick wall, which was really hard. And yeah, it just fizzled out. And then I ended up being in his city not too long ago, and I hit him up and I was like, hey, I don't want to say last names, but you guys can probably already picture, like, you can already like put 2 and 2 together. And I was like, hey, you know, I'm in your city, would you want to go get coffee? And he just kind of was like I'm really busy right now, which he is on tour with his family, so that makes sense. But we really weren't talking. Like, we were not talking. It was like 2 weeks of texting and FaceTime. It really wasn't anything serious, but that one made me sad. I was like, damn, like this, sorry language, but I was like, this could have, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. And the last juicy question that I'm going to answer is, what is your most embarrassing moment? So my most embarrassing moment, I definitely feel like I've talked about this before. Okay, this is seriously heaven. This is so good, so chewy. This is amazing. My most embarrassing moment. So, like I said, my mom didn't have a lot of like those like girl conversations with me. And I also didn't get my period until I was in like 11th grade, something like that. It was super late. I think I was like 16, 17 when I finally got my period. But in 5th grade, my mom was like, hey, I want you to start wearing these like panty liner things because just in case you were to get your period. So I was like, okay. Again, my mom never showed me how to use it. She never showed me anything like how to put it on, nothing. So I thought it just sat in your underwear. I thought that's what a panty liner did, which if you don't know what a panty liner is, it's just a very, very, very thin pad. And I thought it just sat in there. And so one day I was in gym class and it literally, like we were running, it literally slipped out of my shorts, like out and fell on the floor. It was like so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I will be showing my kid how to do that because I had no clue. I had no clue. So fun fact, if you guys have never worn a pad or panty liners, it does have adhesive to stick in your underwear. So that specific scenario does not happen. Oh no. Oh no. It was so embarrassing. That will definitely go down as probably like my most embarrassing moment. Or, wow, I'm really hoping mostly girls are watching this video right now. I feel like it's a Starbucks video. I don't know, if you're a dude, comment down below. Let me know. I honestly feel like my audience is mostly girls. I think I'm like 86% girls or something like that. My other embarrassing moment was once, I had a teacher named Mrs. Sartori. I don't think that's her name anymore. I think she got like divorced, but once she was my biology teacher. Oh my gosh, this is so messy. I went to answer a question and instead of saying organism, I said something else. And like everyone burst out laughing. I didn't even know what I don't even think I knew what that was when I said it. It came out of my mouth and everyone in my like Miss Sartori, her face turned bright red. Wow, I'm just saying names left and right, but her face turned bright red and everyone was laughing and she was like, okay, moving on. Like, and she like tried to like make it so I wasn't embarrassed, but I was like, yes, like I don't even know what that is. So yeah, so that was my juicy question Q&A. Also, this has not changed. If you guys have any other questions you guys want me to answer, drop it down below. I'd love to do a part 2. But we answered a lot of juicy questions in this video. So I hope you enjoy my humiliation. Bye guys.